Alright, so the game before we played the Celtics, we had a big superstar matchup against the Brooklyn Nets. They had won 10 in a row, we won 11 in a row, so it was a big time matchup. TNT covered it and we lost. And it was a frustrating loss, because as you see the stats, we played a really good game. The key thing that we lost was the battle of the boards. They killed us on the boards. They were getting offensive rebounds left and right. Denny had an amazing game, maybe a little bit bad in the turnover area, but otherwise an amazing game. And when the press asked the wrong question, Denny went off.
Total assists for you. Of course, it came in a loss, which has to be a tough one to swallow. Do you feel like you have to do a better job next time in order to turn that loss into a win?
I'm sorry, do I have to do a better job? Yo, you're talking to the wrong guy. Did you see all the dimes I was stacking up tonight? There's no way I was part of the problem, man. These guys got to pick up the slack on defense, man. I can keep dropping the ball in their laps for easy buckets, but I can't guard each of their men for them. So until this team learns to step it up as a unit defensively, brilliant individual performances like mine tonight will just keep getting lost in the shuffle, man.
Denny Tice just went off in that press conference. As a player, they tell you not to give the media that much information. Don't let battles go public, but sometimes you just gotta challenge your team. And the best player on the team is the leading candidate to do that. And when the best player on the team has a really good game, when the rest of your teammates are slacking, that's what you gotta do sometimes. Even if your teammates get mad at you after. And my teammates were mad at me after. Robin Lopez, he's kind of seen that happen when we were on the Hornets, so he kind of knows that. But some other guys like Thornton, they were like, alright, you think you're like the shit, Like none of this was your fault. You had 4 turnovers and stuff like that. And I'm like, why don't you grab a board? Why don't you guard Joe Johnson? Joe Johnson went completely off in that game. I'm trying to guard Paul Pierce in the post. That's a mismatch there. But, right now, Shane Battier for 3. If Shane Battier knocks down those kind of shots, we're golden. But the main thing about the Hornets right now is we've been in so many close games, and we've been winning them all. Though we finally lost one against the Nets. Our magic finally ran out, but we've just been coming up clutch left and right. So many games that we could have lost by just like a change of one possession, we ended up winning. And Denny Tice is a big reason for that. They're calling Denny Tice Kid Clutch around the league now. They're like, fourth quarter, ball's in whose hands? All the GMs are saying, I want the ball in Denny Tice's hands in the fourth quarter at the end of the game because of what Denny's been doing lately. And there Vasquez knocks down the shot. If you remember, while I was on the Hornets, we traded for Brandon Bass to get rid of Vasquez. So Vasquez ended up on Bass's old team, the Celtics. There he is. I think he signed a contract extension with them, but besides that one basket he made with the shot clock cheese, he was a non-factor. But as you see, all of a sudden going into halftime, like everybody just scored a bunch of points while I was on the bench. And the shooting percentages are sky high right now, in the 60s. As Paul Pierce once again takes me in the post. Nothing I can do about that. And it's a close game. It's just a close game. And I really don't want to lose 2 games in a row. Especially after the way we lost that last game, the way I sent the message in the press conference, I want to lose 2 games in a row. We'll get Paul Pierce. You guys all know Paul Pierce, the crafty veteran. Doesn't beat you with speed, doesn't beat you with athleticism and stuff like that. He just beats you by being craftier, being smarter, his knowledge of the game. And that's why he's going to be a future Hall of Famer when he hangs his boots up, But you see Rondo drawing cheesy fouls, throwing cheesy alley-oops to Bradley. Double team comes, Denny Tice passes out to T-Rob. T-Rob can't get that to go, though. T-Rob is slacking on his mid-range jumpers. Once somebody puts at least the finger in the air, T-Rob will knock it down. But here, Denny Tice for 3, he can knock that down. Denny Tice is on fire tonight. Pretty much every jump shot he takes, he knocks down, besides 2 shots or 3 that got blocked. Rondo tries to take a 3 of his own. That was atrocious. Don't do that again. So in the fourth quarter, we enter with a 3-point lead. Tyreke Evans takes a really dumb step-back jumper here. And now on the fast break, Rondo, I try to cover the Rondo penetration, but Paul Pierce just gets enough space there in the lane, and he knocks down the shot. But what are they doing sagging off a Jimmer? Teach him how to Jimmer real quick. Teach him not to leave Jimmer open like that. Look at Paul Pierce cutting and 1 for the truth. And the truth is starting to step up in the second half here. That's what he does. Denny trying to do it himself in his fourth quarter. That's what Denny does. But Denny can't make that shot. But here Denny finds Jimmer in the corner. And what are they doing? Teach him how to Jimmer. Don't leave Jimmer for that open. We see Rondo pulling a crossover, going all the way. But Solinger grabs the offensive board. And We can't give up boards like that because he just got to put back, tie the game back up after the Rondo miss. And then here, we can't do that either. Rondo just, like, his arms grow like 10 inches when you play in Hall of Fame. I swear, that was in Superstar mode or any other mode, that would not be a turnover. But in Hall of Fame, I feel like they extend their arms an extra 5 inches or something. It's crazy. Look at Paul Pierce, though. Step back jumper, good. Nothing Tyreek could do there on defense. Now it's on the Celtics, up by 3 points. I don't want to lose, and neither does Marcus Thornton, knocking down that 3-pointer to tie the game back up. I didn't even know he was going to pull that shot. I just kicked it to him, see what he wanted to do. He wanted to make a shot. And here Denny wants to make a shot. The jump shot is still on fire for Denny Tice. They're his best Dirk impersonation by Paul Pierce. Look at Jerebko on the boards. Look at the second chance points. We're getting murdered on the boards. That's what's keeping the Celtics in this game. And it's frustrating. With 2 minutes to go, Thornton cannot make that tough shot. Offense stalled out there. And now it's just a fresh ball game with 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes, tie game. Who's going to win it? Rondo trying to drive it all the way here. This Solinger back to Rondo, who makes the layup. I tried to play the best defense I could, but sometimes when a good player like Rondo goes into that layup animation, not much you can do. But look at Tyreek Evans going all the way to the rim. I'm starting to get acquainted with Tyreek. I'm starting to trust Tyreek a lot more. And now I know when to pass him. I know when to pass him like situations like that. But right here, I got to pass it to Thornton, but Thornton gets blocked by Bradley. But look at Tyreek cleaning up the board. Big offensive board there by Tyreek. Draws the foul. Almost got the and one. Got us the lead. Here, Paul Pierce misses a wild shot. And Denny gets a rebound. If my teammates don't want to rebound, I'm going to get the rebounds. I got 5 in this game. If my teammates don't want to make shots, Denny for 3. No good. That would have made it a 5-point game. That would have been a big-time shot. Instead, Paul Pierce ties the game on this shot. A crazy change of events there. So tie ball game, 40 seconds left. Denny Tice puts Rondo in the air. Tice, bang! Denny Tice with the downtown shot for the lead. Put Rondo in the air with a pump fake. Faded and knocked down the shot from downtown. Now here we go. Paul Pierce trying to be the crafty Paul Pierce he is, and that's what he does. Goes to the lane, gets the layup, 1-point game, and now they don't have to foul, but they pretty much do. So that's what they do. They send Denny Tice to the free throw line, and we've seen this movie so many times. Denny Tice at the free throw line to try to extend the lead or something like that. It happens pretty much every game, and Denny pretty much makes all of them. Right? Tice, ooh, knocks that down. 3-point lead for the Kings. Now 15 seconds left. They got to get a 3 to tie the game. Will they go for the quick 2 though? Rondo dribbling around the ball. Under 10 seconds left. Rondo, is he going to take the 3? Time winding down. 5 seconds left. Ball in Paul Pierce's hand. Shot clock winding down. Pierce for 3. Bang! Paul Pierce from downtown. The truth does what the truth does best. Coming up clutch. Now can Denny Tice beat the buzzer? Tice from downtown for the win. No. Tice can't knock down the shot over Rondo. Only had a second to work with. And I didn't want to do anything too stupid because I knew if anything we were sending the game to overtime. So that's what we did. We sent the game to overtime. Now we're going to try to rely on our hometown crowd and a little bit of Denny Tice to take us to victory. There right away as soon as overtime starts. We run a little quick pick and roll there. So Denny just pulls up the shot. There Paul Pierce trying to drive it in. And Denny grabs another board here. We'll get in the fast break. I wanted to kick it to T-Rod, but I find Marcus Thornton. Got it. Look at Marcus Thornton. Immediate trigger from downtown gives us a 5-point game. But Soldier's coming up big in this fourth quarter in overtime. He makes another bucket there. Look at Tyreek Evans and one. The bang and the bucket for Tyreek. Huge play there by Tyreek Evans. Rondo trying to pull the jump shot there. Can't get to go. T-Rod with a big rebound. And I'm looking at Tyreek on this break again after what he just did. And Tyreek Evans all the way. Tyreek is coming up big, man. I'm liking what Tyreek is doing in overtime. It's only a 5-point game, though, with Avery Bradley there. Then look at Tyreek. I'm just like, do what you want to do, Tyreek. And look at Tyreek just dancing with the double team and going all the way again. Tyreek is taking over in this overtime. But now they have to double team. And then when Tyreek passes the ball, he throws a bad pass, allows Rondo to intercept it. And it's a 3-point game with a minute to go now. Don't blow this lead. Denny Tice doesn't want to blow this lead. So it's extended a little bit more with that jump shot. 5-point game. Bradley can't knock down that shot. T-Rob on the rebound. And now they got to start fouling here. 5-point game with 40 seconds left. We can burn up a lot of shot clock. But how about we just go all the way right here. Don't go to the free throw line. Just get the layup real quick. And now after a little bit of BSing and stuff, they send Denny to the free throw line. Denny knocks down his free throws. And coach takes Denny out the game. That's a little like 2K glitch. They take you out the game once the game is a little bit out of reach like that in the fourth quarter or overtime in our situation. But it's all good though because we come up with the win, and that was a big win for us. After the last game, after the way Denny challenged the team in the media center last game, we came up with the win in another close game, this time in overtime. So hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe for more 2K13 and eventually 2K14 as we play all of these close games. And I'll catch you guys next time.
Getting a win in a really close game. How much does a game like that change the way you play in the closing moments, knowing that the outcome is hanging in the balance?
Man, it ain't like I'm gonna shrivel up into a little ball and just give up because it's so close. We play games like that all the time, and that means you get used to them quickly, and you gotta learn how to react when the stakes are high. A good team will figure out some way to get it done. We did that tonight, and that's a testament to what this team's got deep down.